Heads to Las Vegas, number 6 in the world. Alan Bohr, Ross Griffin. That should be Mitch Pollock, hopefully, right off the bat.
No, I think that's Lefty, but I can tell by
that
his
is Lefty,
yeah. Lefty had his hands full right there. Sister Salsa kind of gave him a little trouble right there, going off there to the left.
Yeah, he talked about him. You know, there's the easy way and there's the hard way when you're on the bubble. And it was planes, trains, and automobiles for him just to have a chance to make it to the NFR.
Yeah.
Made it pay off.
Yeah, you can just see right there. It took a minute for him to get his timing. So good finish right here for Lefty. 80 points. You know, that's going to put him close to the top 8. I think unofficially right now, 81.5 is 8th. So that should get a check. Up to this point anyway. Lefty gets off. Good job. But a little mistake right out of that chute cost Lefty probably a few points. 80 points.
Now we'll see which Cowboy is next. I think it's Brody Wells.
Yeah.
Shotgun Blues the draw for him. Got to skip Mitch Pollock. He was supposed to be first, but they'll get back to him.
Yeah, well, on paper it looks easy. With these Broncs, when they don't want to cooperate, they don't cooperate. But Brody Wells is something. I am such a Brody Wells fan. He made his first trip to the Wrangler NFR a year ago. Now he's headed to his second. Won the Xtreme Bronc Finals champion. And the horse turned out backwards. Automatic re-ride option. Brody's going to kind of try to finish him off over there, and they'll definitely want to get on another one.
100%. That gives 2 re-rides now in the hopper.
You know the deal, too. You'll see Brody, this horse will turn out. So when they do that, you know you've got a re-ride coming. So he'll kind of hang right there during this ride, right through here. He probably should have turned loose a little sooner, but, you know, then finally it's like, you know, I better get things going. This horse isn't easy. Kind of scooted down the fence. You know, that just happens. That's part of the sport. This horse usually, you know, in a big arena with a lot of room is way, way better.
100% taking that re-ride.
Yeah,
so
that's a no-brainer.
Wells and Chase Brooks both have a re-ride coming now. Well, Wide Casper, he's just at a pretty good pace. Nobody has been able to get there. 88.5 points, still has the lead.
Yeah, this is Mitch, I believe, Jeff.
Yep, here finally got back to him.
Yeah, I love his story. He's made it to the national finals one time. He's in the top 30 this year, but he went to college to play baseball. Went to Pendleton, Oregon at Blue Mountain Community College on a baseball scholarship. He was a really good baseball player, great athlete, and he is in trouble. Oh,
another re-ride.
Hopefully he can get up and walk away.
Hasn't moved yet.
Oh, good. Yeah, but he shook him up pretty good. Up, kind of goes back.
Yeah, till he's in a little bit of pain.
But getting back to his baseball story now, it looks like he's going to be able to get on his re-ride. So he started watching these guys ride Broncs, and it's like, I think I could do that. I mean, he was in his, 19, 20 years old at that time, probably 20. Man, he's became one of the best Bronc riders. Real aggressive, fun to watch. Hopefully he'll shake that off and get on his re-ride.
Chance to regroup. Now we have 3 re-rides pending. There's Jake Finlay acting like he's ready to climb on.
Yeah.
Might be married to Janie Johnson. Janie Johnson Finlay.
Yeah, Jake, former collegiate champion in the saddle bronc riding in Australia, of course, we all know that. Actually won this event in 2020, the second year Brad put this on. Jake was the champion here, so, boy, he would love a chance to do that again. Get him going. I just keep thinking he's going to have a breakout season, get his first Wrangler NFR. Last year he came close. This year, right there in the top 30. All right, Jake, get things rolling. They say this horse is pretty fast, but Jake's making a solid ride. Just perfect. You know, nice horse, maybe a little too nice if you're trying to be in those mid-80s, but should land him in those low 80s probably, or close to it.
He's kind of jockey for position tonight.
Yeah.
Try to seal the deal tomorrow.
Exactly. You know, a lot of our, you know, we go to a lot of these, they'll bring the top 12 back and then go to the top 4, and it'll all be clean slate all the way through. Every time you move, it'd start over. But right here, the scores come with you. 83, that's going to put him right in the money right now. So Jake Finlay, good solid ride. Great job right here at the fence, right about the whistle blew. 83 for Finlay. It should put him in there at about 4th place, 5th place.
Follow that up tomorrow. Have a chance to make the top 10.
Yeah.
Fun affair. Nobody's in the 90s yet. Probably get there tomorrow. Right now, Wyatt Casper's in the driver's seat.
Man, he's looking solid, isn't he? 88.5.
Got a good view down into the chute. Gives you an idea what's going on.
Ryder Sanford, I believe, would be our next Bronc rider. Oh, Ryder's in trouble.
Third no score that we've had here in this first night.
Yeah, that's a horse that comes from a big buck. Smoking hot, they call that horse. And, you know, I could not see the reason why he got kind of walked out of there. Let's see. Little stall, wave the mark out rule. Good mark out. Looks like he had his timing, and all of a sudden he just popped up. I don't know if maybe that right foot may have hung a little longer than it should have, but something popped him loose in about 3 seconds. No score for Sanford.
Kind of tough sledding in this third section. A couple of re-rides. Got a buck off. Finlay's been the best at 83. That first section's been the all-star section, hasn't it?
Yeah, that one, you know, 88.5, 87, 85, 84. And then we just kind of landed in those low 80s. But we're not done. There's about 6 great Bronc riders left.
If you watch Western Sports Roundup, we thought Dawson Hay was going to be here, but turns out that Dawson did not make the trip to North Dakota. Kind of wondering why he wasn't up there in Canada in the Canadian finals.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time in California. That's where his wife's from. So it's funny how those women can take over and change your address pretty quick.
Quinten McWhorter getting ready to go. It's warmer. It's a little warmer in California this time of year for sure.
Kind of got to agree with you. All right, Q, speaking of California, huh? Another big bucks bronc called Kioki. Had a good year last year, landed in the top 25. This is his 3rd full season. And Q, when he gets on a roll, big wild jump. McWhorter, this looks pretty good. He's not afraid to ride a rank one. I don't know what they're going to do there. I don't know how much kick that Bronc had, but